Hi, this video is for the piston cap in Fusion 360. During this video, you could pause at any time I'm going to go through this step by step. Okay. So the first thing we're going to notice here that the piston cap is done in inches. So in Fusion, make sure you go up here to Document Settings here in your tree. Hit this arrow next to it. Under Unit, make sure that is in inches. If it is not, you're going to hit this icon next to it. This box will open up. You're going to select inches and then say OK. All right, so how we're going to do this is I'm going to create this, basically I call it a puck. It'll look like a hockey puck. Okay. Then we're going to hollow it out. We're going to put this bigger circle in. Okay, we're going to do this big circle. Then we're going to put all these little dots in, extrude them. Okay, and then we're going to put these 4 tongs on. Okay, so here we go. All right, first step is that in Fusion, we're going to go up here and hit Create a Sketch. And I'm going to do the top view, but any plane, it's going to be okay for now. All right. So we want to draw this big circle. Okay, if we're looking at it, it is a diameter of 5.75. So I'm going to go to the circle command. I'm going to hit it right here in the origin. I'm going to drag it out just a little bit and type in 5.75. And hit OK. Okay. So there's my circle. Okay. I'm going to head and hit Finish Sketch. Okay. And I like to go in the isometric when I do any kind of extrusion so I can see what we're doing. Okay. So that's this big circle right here. And so we're going to bring it out. We're going to extrude. And we're going to do it 1.5 inches. So we're going to come up here to extrude. Since it's the only thing that's there, it's going to be automatically selected. And then under distance, 1.5. Okay. And hit OK. So there's my puck. Okay. Now what we're going to do is hollow this out. We're going to use a command called shell. Okay. So shell is right here. It's like a square inside a square. You just need to click on the top portion of this. Okay. And it's asking you for the thickness. Okay, inside thickness. And let me move this out of the way. And it's going to be 0.25. So the walls all the way around and on the bottom is going to be 1/4 of an inch thick. You just say OK. All right, our next step is to create this inner hole. Okay, and that hole has a diameter of 3.5. Okay. So I'm going to click on the bottom of this puck, create a sketch. And see that dot right there in the middle? That's the center of our part. So we're going to hit a circle. Going to hit the center, bring it out just a little bit, and type in 3.5. Enter. All right, inner hole. We'll just go ahead and finish it. Okay, let's go back into the isometric here. That little house shows up when your cursor gets close to it. We're going to extrude. And this time we want to click on the inside of that circle. And let's go ahead and hit -1 to cut it out. There we go. All right. Our next step is to draw these holes here on the bottom. There's 8 of them, and they each have a diameter of a ½ inch. Now you could go and draw each individual circles, but we're going to do a little shortcut. Okay. So the circles are coming right on this inner ring. So I'm going to go ahead and select it and go create sketch. Okay, let's bring that over. Now we have this ring, but we got to make sure the circles are in the right location. And if you notice, there's this hidden line going all the way across. Okay, all the way around. That is a circle that has a diameter of 4.25. Okay, so I'm going to go into circle, center diameter. Okay, I'm going to hit the center, and the diameter is, I just can't believe I just forgot, 4.25. 4.25. Enter. Okay. This is just going to be our guideline. And if I have it now and do the other circles, it's going to divide those circles in half. And that means we're going to have more things to click. We want less. Okay. So I'm going to click on that edge of that circle. That circle is going to turn blue. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to go down to where it says normal and construction, and it turns it into a construction line. So it's there for our reference, but Fusion do not recognize it. Okay, it's there, but it's not. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to place this circle right here. Okay, I know it's a ½ inch, and it's where the intersection of that circle we just created and the center. Okay. So we're going to go into circle command. Okay, there's the center, so I'm just going to go straight up from the center. Okay, and I'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. Here, straight from the center, go straight up, 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 until you see an X on that dotted line. Okay, once you click it, just put 0.5, enter. So now when you put your cursor there, you notice the inside of that circle is highlighted. If I left this line as a regular line, it'll be 2 half circles. All right, so now we're going to finish sketch. Again, I'm going to go into the isometric so that we can see what we're doing. Extrude. I want to make sure I click the inside of this circle. Don't click on the outside, click on the inside. And it's going to be negative 0.25. That's one hole. Now we need to make 7 more. And we could create a sketch, do a circle, extrude, and keep doing that. Not really time efficient. So we're going to do shortcut. All right, so we're going to go under create, pattern, circular pattern. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is click on the inside of that circle, that hole. And we see that it's one selected. For axis, I'm going to select that button, make sure it's blue, and click on anything other than that is round. So I can pick on this side, I can pick on the edge, that edge. Okay, I can use that. I can use anything. If I'm just going to click that edge. Okay, and I need to put in how many? Well, we want 8. 8 total, so we put that in there. We must include this one as well in the number. Okay, and then say OK. And so you can see we have our circles here on the bottom. Okay, just that easy. At least I hope it was. All right, next, we need to do these tongs here. Okay, and again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make one, and then we're going to do the circle pattern. All right, so let's do this one. It looks like it's going to be start on this edge. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to hit that edge and create sketch. Okay. And let's just make it here. So one of the things is I don't want to draw this circle twice. So I'm going to hit the letter P on the keyboard. That brings up project. And I'm going to hit the edge of that circle. Okay, it should be highlighted black. Click on that. And here, I'll go to circle so you can see what happens. So I just redrew that circle on this plane. Let's bring that back. And we're going to say OK. All right, so we notice that this outside edge here has a radius of 0.5. We're going to do circle, so we're going to double that. So it's going to be a 1. So we're going to circle. Center point here. Bring it out, and it's going to be 1. Enter. All right, now what we're going to do is draw a line from the edge and straight up until I hit the circle. So let's go to the line. I'm going to hit the edge of this bigger circle and go straight up. Okay, same thing. Hit the edge, go straight, click. Okay. One thing you want to notice is how this side has that tangent mark right there. The other side does not. So we got to make this tangent. So go tangent, hit your line, hit your circle, and now it's tangent. Okay. Just to see what happens when we do the other one, it should give us an error message. There it is. So we can't do it because it's already done. Okay. A little progress, or make sure I do it right. I'm going to do this horizontal vertical. I'm going to click on that line. It should be straight. And see, it wasn't. Let's do that one, just in case. All right, escape. We're going to have to trim out this part of the circle. Go to your scissors, clip, and clip. All right, so that's this. Okay, so we're going to hit finish. Go to that isometric here. Since now we have multiples, you want to hit this outside part. We want to notice how the arrow's pointing up, but we want to go down. So that's negative 0.25. All right, the last thing we need to do is create 40 that goes around. So again, we're going to use that circle pattern, create pattern, circular. And now with this one, let's see, we're going to have to hit a couple things. We're going to have to hit this edge, and one just around it. So we might have to turn your cube around. That's going a little bit too crazy on me. Let's try that again here. There we go. Okay, here, and let's go to the inside. Okay. So again, you want to hit this outside surface and the circle. The axis, again, anything that is round. Quantity is 4. And say OK. And it messed up. That's not good. So let's go back. Sometimes stuff happens. All right, let's try this again. Create pattern circle. Okay, instead of doing all that, I'm going to just go ahead and hit the extrusion. Okay, the pattern is that. Looks like it's working this time. Again, make sure it says 4 and say OK. There we go. It worked. there's more than one way to do these drawings, to do these commands. What's the most important thing is it comes out correct. It comes out the shape and size that we need. Okay. So don't forget to go ahead and save this. Okay. This is the piston cap. Okay. Cap. And you're going to hit save. Okay, to turn it into Google Classroom, you're going to come up to File, View Details on Web, wait for it to load, okay. And then you're going to hit the Share button right there. Share button, another one will pop up. It'll say Copy, and then paste a link into Google Classroom. Go Add Link, paste. Okay. If you have any problems, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.